Pro Football Focus, the top player at each position. Edge player Myles Garrett, a 92.0 grade. So he grades out higher than TJ Watt by Pro Football Focus. And then let's take a look at Myles Garrett on Instagram. Thankful for another year doing what I love. All the love to my guys. Appreciate the dog pound for the support. Through everything, we're going to get it right. Back to the lab. Tom, one of the things that gets overlooked is the year Myles Garrett had. And I know people are saying, well, he disappeared late in the year. He's playing on one leg after, the Raiders game when he got hurt late in that. He literally was playing on one leg.
I was stunned, actually, to be honest with you, Dave, that he played in that Packers game, because from what I had been told by some other people, that he was not, he was half of himself. And you could see that during the game. He didn't have that bend. He couldn't go around. And you even saw that in the last couple of games. He just didn't have that torque and that bend that he needs to get around the corner. So he was basically relying on brute strength and his bull rush and playing some games with whoever the tackle was to try to get to the quarterback. I still thought he had an absolutely A+ season. And the thing, Dave, that stood out to me more than, the sack numbers or his impact on the field is that I think he really grew into a team leader this year. And that was really apparent with, especially those of us in the media who talk to Myles on a weekly basis. I thought, there's part of me that doesn't like the fact that he would call out his teammates at times publicly and maybe question the coaching staff at times. That can be that's a fine line to walk there. But I'll give Myles credit for putting out there what he believed in and then backing it up on Sundays. He challenged his teammates early in the year to play better, and that defense, boy, did they come around. I mean, if you recall, at the beginning of the year, we talked about, well, this offense is going to be able to score, and the defense with all these new pieces and faces is really going to struggle. And that was true for about 2 weeks. And that defense really took over. And that defense is obviously they've got some holes to plug in this offseason because they had some guys with one-year contracts, Malik Jackson, who I mentioned before, Anthony Walker Jr., a few others. But they've got some great pieces. And if they can bring Clowney back and keep him paired with Myles up front, boy, that's a defense that can play with anybody in this league. So I was really impressed with Garrett from right across the board all season long.